What's up, guys? Recoil here with we have a special guest today because this is one of my first Call of Duty. It is my first Call of Duty dual com, and yeah, we got Scorch with us.
Yes, how's it going, guys? Squirts here.
We got a little gameplay of Scorch here on Newtown, and I wanted to just do some Call of Duty because I think I only have like one Call of Duty video up, but yeah, Scorch was one of the first YouTube gamers I actually saw on YouTube. And his link will be in the description and everything. But yeah. So I like your emblem.
Yeah, I actually saw something like that on YouTube, and then I kind of changed it and made it to my own. So that's just how it is. But this game was actually during the Nuketown 24/7. So I was playing with I think one other person right now, and we were basically just playing like all night long. And this is actually funny that I'm using the FAMAS in this game because I think today there was just or at least the time of this recording, there was just the update that patched the FAMAS and it nerfed it and made it like absolutely terrible long range. So
Yeah, I saw his David Vonderhaar's Twitter. He just now said he's like, "Oh yeah, should I nerf the FAMAS? It's a really popular gun, so I'm kind of reluctant to." And it's like 6 months after the game, you just now thinking about nerfing a gun.
exactly, but me and my buddy Reaper, who's been in a few of my videos at least on the scoreboard, he and I just actually like probably 10 minutes ago from the time of this recording went into a combat training match. We both put on the FAMAS and just tested it out on like WMD or one of the larger maps, and it's a considerably notable difference, which is quite ridiculous. But in this game, I am using it, and I believe I'm using dual mags. This is pretty much like my Nuketown class setup. I think I have flak jacket on, I have tac mask, sleight of hand, and then mortars, napalm, and like counter spy plane. It's basically one of my favorite Nuketown classes.
Yeah, I kind of grew out of Nuketown after a little bit because, like, when I first got the game, like, that's all I want to play, and I would just keep hitting previous, like, vote, 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 vote. But then, yeah, I kind of grew out of it. I don't really do Nuketown 24/7 much, just cause I grew out of it so much.
Well, yeah, plus it just became everyone's favorite, so it was always voted over other maps. But then all of a sudden, you never see Nuketown in the lobbies anymore. And also, I want to point out this spot that I just ran into and died at. I end up finding out that that spot ends up being amazing, especially after the first bomb gets blown up, the one between the buses. Like right now, you'll see not as much on this one as it is in some other ones, but I basically can sit in that corner and I just like spawn rape everyone, which you'll see me try to continually go over into that area because with napalm and mortars and me sitting over there, it made it really, really easy. The beginning part of the game starts off a lot slower than the later part, but once the later part kicks in, it just is like non-stop stuff.
So yeah, I kind of want to talk about like the first YouTuber I ever saw. I think was like XCal. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that was the first one I saw. But then like I think it was next up was like you because I was kind of interested in Vizio X Gaming. You should know him
Yeah, I did a dual
because you
com
did a
with you.
series with him or whatever. That's how I first met you because he was doing a Get to Know Me series, which I actually never ended up doing. But and then I was kind of like going through his channel and I saw like squirts come up and stuff. And then I've been seeing his videos ever since we've been like active subscribers to each other. So like that you were like one of the first gamers I've ever seen on YouTube. Pretty much next to XCal.
Yeah, I mean, we've both pretty much been supporting each other's channel. I mean, I think I've watched every one of your videos, even back to like your Let's Play and everything, so, and we probably will continue to do that. So it was actually a good idea when you ended up asking me if you wanted to put together some sort of like dual com over a gameplay. So I was like, sure, just let me get a gameplay and we can do it.
Yeah, when I first got on YouTube, like that's all I wanted to do. For some reason, I was like looking out for everyone. Like I pretty much message everyone on YouTube. Do you want to do a dual com? And like you learn like when you first come in, like they're kind of hard to set up. Like first of all, just getting the gameplay and stuff and uploading it, like that sometimes take a little bit. But what really takes the longest is like time management, because even with me in sports here, like it took a little bit to set this one up, and it just doesn't work like the way I did it, like asking everyone, because the time just doesn't work out for everyone.
Yeah, this is actually where I get into that spot, and I think I used this spot two or three other times here, and you'll see them all just keep flooding around over and over and over again, right between the bush and the fire pit. And you see that non-stop. I can just get up to my kill streaks and then I die, run back over there, get up to my kill streaks and then die. So basically, I'm trying to promote that if anyone plays demolition and all that's left is the A bomb and they're trying to plant, this is a good spot to sit at.
That Claymore reminded me of the Claymore fail you posted the other day.
Oh my gosh, yeah, if anyone does end up checking into my channel further, my latest video next to this one is one that I called Claymore Fail pretty much, and well, obviously everyone who plays Black Ops knows that if you click and hold in on the crouch or lay down joystick, or prone joystick rather, and you're running, you dolphin dive. That's obvious. But what happened was I had Hacker on, and I had just switched onto this class for Hacker. That game, it was a game on jungle, and I basically walked up to this claymore right when I respawned, and I was gonna lay down behind it and hack it. I hardly ever use Hacker to begin with, but I was gonna try it out. So I walk up to this claymore, go to lay down and hack it, but just so happens I was still sprinting. So I basically dolphin dive in front of the claymore, and then the second I move, it blows up and I die. So look at me get panic knife right here by a ghost RPG guy. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, like the only third perk I pretty much use, like this may sound crazy, but like my favorite third perk, I noticed you were using it, is Tactical Mass actually. Like I hate Tactical Mass when it's not pro, just because it seems like useless sometimes. But Tactical Mass Pro is actually my favorite third perk.
Yeah, especially
And
when
then,
you couple it with Flak Jacket and Flak Jacket Pro, because then it's pretty much like a no BS class is what I like to call it, because you're not just gonna keep getting stunned like Flash 3 times in a row. But yeah, you'll see here they just keep coming around over and over and over again. I just keep taking them out, back up to my third kill streak. They just keep sitting there. Look at that. It's just like FAMAS is dominating the kill feed.
but yeah, I would say Hacker maybe like my favorite third perk, because yeah, Marathon is an obvious answer. That's probably like the most overused perk I say in all Call of Duty. Like it's probably the mainly used perk, but yeah, Tactical Mass is probably just one of my favorites for the third one.
And do you play with any sort of gaming headset or no?
Oh yeah, the one I'm commentating with right now is the Turtle Beach. I think we may have the same one from what I've seen in your videos actually, but I just use the same one for Xbox.
It's the
Turtle
X11?
Beach X11. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm recording this right now with, but just because the fact that I do have this headset, unless I'm playing pretty much on, like, say, Nuketown, or I'm just goofing around with, like, Hacker like I was, I always have Ninja on, believe it or not, except for, like, my, if I have, like, a capture the flag or something like that. I don't know what this guy was shooting at, but he was just sitting there right by that yellow house. But Ninja Pro, actually, speaking of the patch, they made it to where now you basically don't make any noise. It used to be Pro would make you make any, or not make any noise, except for like if you were dolphin diving, and then you'd make that noise where you hit the ground, you hear the exhale. Now you don't even make a noise when you dolphin dive. So basically, Ninja Pro is my favorite perk, especially when I do have the headset on.
Yeah, it may not seem like it's like much of a difference like when you have a headset on, but it really is. Like, in case anyone's considering buying a headset, it really does like improve a lot, because I started hearing like a bunch as soon as I put on this headset when I was playing on Xbox. I started hearing a bunch of stuff that you would like never thought was in the game, like to start with. Like even like the little sounds when you hit like A and stuff to get into a Call of Duty game like that. You can even hear that better.
Oh yeah,
And
everything.
especially like the footsteps and movements and stuff.
Like I didn't used to. Now you can hear like the stun grenade and frag grenade like bounce on the ground and then roll. Like you can hear that a lot easier. You can basically just hear everything just that much better. And the way I like to say it is, it doesn't make a bad player good, but it does make a good player better, if that makes sense.
Yeah, 'cause like, and on top of like the great sounds that you hear coming from this, like these Turtle Beaches are like insanely comfy. Like I could just wear this all day, just walking around and not even having a use for it, just 'cause it feels comfy. especially the Turtle Beaches, I think.
Well, yeah, and people end up the ones I got at the time that I bought them, I think were somewhere between $60 and $80, somewhere in that area, and they are the wired ones. The X11s are wired, and the only difference between like the next step up, which is the 31, is they basically just remove the wire. That's going to be the main difference. But for me, the cord is like 30 feet on it, so it doesn't have I don't have any problem like needing a wireless headset, especially when I just have it in my room. So if you're going to get one and you save up enough money for like a new game, try getting it on like the headset instead.
Yeah, I got my headset, which is the same as yours, for like 45. Cause I just buy all my stuff on Amazon,
Oh yeah, I bought
pretty
mine
much.
at Best Buy. Well, the only reason I did buy it in stores, because I do a lot of purchases online, was just because I had like a gift card from it. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, cause like I don't buy much. I didn't ever used to buy much stuff on Amazon, but now like that's all I do because I always get super big discounts for new stuff.
well, I also have an eBay account, which I work a lot with my eBay. But I don't know what that flag jacket guy was doing. He was just look at this. Like I don't even know what's going on. I just like look over and I see like four guys in a row there. But it works out in the end. But
What the yeah. So yeah, this video is coming to a close, but I kind of want to just um ask you one more question, if you don't mind.
no, that's fine. Ask me whatever you want.
All right. So like I went back and saw like your beginning videos. What are those things like on your first like 5 videos? What are those about?
Well, which ones are you talking about? Like my very first videos that I posted ever on my channel.
Yeah.
That's actually an old PC game that came out in 2000, I believe, and it's called Diablo 2, which is basically like a role-playing game. You choose a class and you level up throughout the game. You can play it with other people, and then you can advance your skills, and it has like a max level of 99. But originally, this channel was just going to be character builds and character classes. But the thing is after playing it nonstop for probably the last 10 years, I experienced everything I could get out of that game, and very rarely will I go back to it just to play it. But it's a really fun game, to be honest, and I think you can pick up in a battle chest the first one, the second one, and the expansion all for like $40. But the game is coming close to an end. But yeah, it's a PC game called Diablo. But the final score is 61 and 15, I think. So it was a pretty good match.
Yeah, so that'll end it for today, guys. If we get a certain amount of likes, I haven't decided yet. We haven't decided between each other yet. If we get a certain amount of likes, we may do another dual comm. It's really up to you guys. So, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to both of our channels. His link is in the description, and I'll see you guys next time.
I appreciate it.